Oh, yeah, that's right. It is Madman Mondello coming at you live from the Garden Garage here in beautiful Alabama. Hope you're all doing well. Alrighty, guys. Did I wake you up? Yes. Alright. Here we go. We've got 3 consoles that we're going to be streaming. Okay? This one is one of them. Okay? Dalton Shakaka Clifton. Dalton is an old-time OG modder, okay? He is also, he did his own consoles and everything, too. And, he went ahead and he messaged me and he said he wanted me to do a custom console for him. And he wanted this MW2 console done, which, as you can see, here it is, okay? He bought this off of eBay. Was a refugee. And I mean that by all senses of the word, okay? The guy that sold him this console told him, oh yeah, it all works great and everything. Well, number one, HDMI port. Okay? That didn't work. I replaced that. Okay? And, you know, it's a pain in the ass on these because the simple fact is that the AV port is over the HDMI. So you got to remove all that crap. And then you have to go ahead, you have to solder the new one on. Then you have to solder the AV port back on the damn thing. I mean, it's a beauty, let me tell you. All right? Then, come to find out, the DVD belt. Well, that was shot too. Of course, the laser on the DVD was way off, and we adjusted that, so it definitely plays now with no problems. And then, of course, his hard drive, which he said worked, and of course, it did not. File allocation table's completely shot. Okay, so, you know, let me put a new 250 gig drive in it. Okay, now also he wanted a Demon. Okay, now if you don't know what that is, okay, it is a very, very old school mod. All right, it was introduced quite a few years ago. A really cool mod because it has a UART which gives you a fast read write, and you can just get the J Runner program, plug it in, and you can go ahead and you can program the NAND if you want. Okay, so you know it offers a lot, and it's a dual NAND. So you have a retail console and you have a modified console. All right, so it's 2 consoles in one. All right, now the little demon right here, as you can see, all right, there it is right there. Right now it's in hacked mode. That's normal mode. And that's hacked mode. Okay, so as you can see, 2 different versions of this thing. All right, so, you know, pretty much that's the selection. And you can see the port where you could plug in a USB cord and off you go. Now, this thing here, we went ahead and we did custom laser etch graphics because that's what he wanted. I'm going to turn off this light for effect here, as you can see. All right, now you can turn them off, you can turn them on. You can adjust the modes on them. You can go with any mode that you want. You can speed it up, and then of course you can also slow it down. It's got all different modes of colors and stuff like that, as you can see. And then of course you do have static colors too. You got red, green, blue, and white. Okay, he wanted MW2, which we did a gigantic logo of. He wanted a Turtle Beach logo, and then of course his handle, Shakaka. Okay, as in Shaka Khan, but it's actually Shakaka. So, Shakaka. Okay, or whatever the hell it is, I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out myself. All right, but anyway, as you can see, you got all different colors and all that kind of good stuff. Okay, so now what we're gonna do. And we're going to boot this damn thing up. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and we're going to swap over to the Elgato capture card. Now, this one here, because it is a dual NAND, all right, we had to use RGH 1.2 method on it, which boots just as fast as RGH straight. Okay, and it works just as good. All right, so system booted. Okay, as you can see, and it's pretty much good to go. Now, this is the hacked image side. Okay. So, this is the modified side here. Alright, we're going to boot up, we're going to get our notifications from our server, letting us know it's online, live, all that other happy nonsense, as you can see. Alright, and we loaded a 250 gig drive for him. Now, what's on this thing, Dalton? All right. First off, you got your Xbox 360 dashboard, of course. Then you have your Call of Duties on there. You got some Call of Duties on there. You got College Hoops. Okay. You got Gears of War, Grand Theft Auto 4, which is modified by the way, Buffington Mod Loader. Okay, which you run, you hold in the left button, push in on the left thumbstick. A mod menu will drop down, and yes, you can get online with that. We have Grand Theft Auto 5. Okay, that is purged, but unfortunately, though, GTA servers have been taken offline back from December. So, unfortunately, you can't play it online. I mean, you still play it in story mode, but, wonderful, Rockstar. Thank you so much for that. We really do appreciate that, you bunch of... I'm not going there, okay? Then, of course, you got your Halo 3, you got Minecraft, you got Modern Warfare 2, you got Modern Warfare 3, you got NCAA Basketball 10, and, of course, you got College Football Revamped. This is the latest version, version 18, okay? Our updater is being built as we speak, and we're about done with that. And also, what it will do will automatically upload to the console itself, and then you will get a notification. It's going to be an application that you're going to click on, and then you can update all of the files as they come out from the update from CFBR. So then that way, then you don't have to sit there with a computer and copying and pasting files and folders and extracting win rares and putting them in the DLC content and all that. It does it all automatically for you. Okay, just to let you know. Red Dead Redemption, and then we're back to the dashboard now. All right, Xbox Live Arcade. All right, you got some Live Arcade on there that you can play, as you can see. Then of course you have your homebrew section where your tools reside. And then you have a classic game on there. Now, the OG games, you have to run them in bypass mode. You know exactly what I'm talking about there. All right? That's the only way that it's going to play an OG game, okay? If you try to run it with the server on, it's going to give you a memory problem. All right? Because it's going to sit there and say, because it's trying to run a memory place in the system that it's having a conflict. Okay, so you got to run it in bypass mode. That's the only way to run OG games on this thing. Okay, now indie games. Okay, you got a couple indie games on there as well, and then of course you have your emulators on here. Okay, you got Nintendo, Game Boy Advance, Sega, MAME, Super Nintendo, back to Nintendo. You got over 8,000 ROMs on there that you can play. All right, there's a ton of old school arcade games that I know that you're gonna love on there. So have fun with that. Now, all right. Xbox 360. Now we'll take it to the dashboard. Okay, now we're gonna go to the dashboard. You'll get your notification. There you go. And I named you, of course, Shaka on Alliance Live. I keep hearing Shaka Khan's music in the background for some reason in my head. I don't know. All right. Anyway, got it. Good. Okay. We're gonna go ahead. We'll bypass the sign-in. As you can see, it's up. It is online with a good KV. Also, keep a KV on the hard drive because if the retail side gets on there, you know what can happen and get banned, okay? So, I installed the KV on the hard drive for you, so that way you don't have to worry about that. Just keep it on there, okay? If it ever gets banned, just hit me up and I'll get you a KV. More than likely not, it's not going to get banned, not on my server anyway, okay? Just to let you know. So, it's all good. All right, now, we're going to go ahead, we're going to open up the guide. Now, as you can see, it's a little bit different, from on the Alliance side of this thing. All right, as you can see, you have X Community. If you don't know what that is, X Community is a network, and what it does is it allows you matchmaking capabilities alongside of Xbox Live's matchmaking capabilities. As you can see, there's a bunch of sessions going on. You got Modern Warfare 2 sessions that you can join, Command and Conquer, COD Black Ops 2, and this is in the morning at 11 o'clock. Okay, now in the afternoon, it really gets rocking. A bunch of people get on this thing. Now, over here, you got your players and their respective servers that they're on, as you can see. Okay, and there is a bunch on here. All right, and then some. And, it just goes on and on and on. And there's 36 people on there right now. So, that's a good thing. Now, of course, you have enabled the features, custom matchmaking, forced modded matchmaking, your custom HUD button with the explanations to the right, as you can see. Change your online status, change your username, save your settings. Okay? All that. That's X Community. Okay? Now, over here in your fifth tab, you have your cheats. Now, if you want to give someone a bad day, okay, you want to piss somebody off, okay, you can, now they're already enabled to disable, hit A, to enable, hit A. Now, when you launch the game in multiplayer mode, on the lower left corner of the screen, you're going to see a set of instructions, okay? follow those instructions. The mod menu will pop up, so make your settings, and then go in a lobby and feel free to make everybody pissed off, okay? So, there you go. You got Advanced Warfare, Ghost, BO2, and MW3. Alright, now, we're going to bring this back home. Alright, and there you have it. Okay, now, alright, that is the hacked image side, my friends. Okay, so, it's all done. And, you know, like I said, the LEDs, they have a remote with them. You know, so, right here, as you can see. Okay, so you can adjust the lighting on it and everything else. Now, what we're going to do is now we're going to put this thing into the normal mode. It's normal retail side. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to power it down. All right. And then, whoopsie. Dang it. All right. I'm going to plug a USB stick in here, which has a system drive. Okay, so that way then we can get it online. All right, now. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, we're going to hit this little button right there. Now that goes ahead, and what that does is that puts it in retail mode, the normal Xbox mode. So now we're going to power it on. Oop, there we go. Okay. Now I'm going to bring your attention to the screen here. All right. And as you can see, it's booting. And now you're going to see a normal Xbox. Okay, so you put your, you know, your DVDs in it or whatever, and you know, your games and all that, and you play it. And you will see that it will connect, okay, to Xbox Live. Now, hang on here. We're going to go over here, and we're going to go up here, settings, system, network settings. That's our wireless right there. That's the Xbox Live connection. And this will test it and make sure that it's online. It's not banned or anything like that. And like I said, keep a KV. There is a bin file that's on the root of the hard drive. It's called kv.bin. That gives it its whole new identity. Now, I know you're old school and you know about dual NANDs and everything else, so I don't have to tell you, you know, keep a KV on it. Okay? Now, all right, we're good to go. All right, we're connected. Let's see what happens now. And there we are. We're up, we're online. Life is good, as you can see. All right, so on and so forth. And she's up and she's online. So that's your retail side. So now you have your retail side and you have your hacked image side. All right? So, Dalton, my friend, there you have it. Okay? Now, mind you, okay, I'm going to send you a startup setup video with this video link as well. All right? And that will explain how to get it up on your network for the first time on the server side. Okay? On the normal retail side, you know what to do. It's really simple, so I don't have to go explain that to you. All right? So anyway, brother, thank you for your business, man. I really do appreciate it, okay? And like I said, this came out really nice. I'm very happy with how it came out. It's got a lot of... It was just a nice design, and I really do enjoy doing the FATs because, as you can see, you get a lot of real estate with them, so you can get really creative with them if you want, you know? I mean, this depicts Modern Warfare 2, you know? I mean, and it's personalized to you. And, you know, I'm just happy that I was able to do this for you. So I want to thank you for your business once again. I really do appreciate it. We're going to be shipping it off this afternoon. You're going to have a tracking number. Okay, it's going to be boxed up really good, armor plated, so then that way then the fools at USPS don't throw it around like a bunch of, well, they always throw it around like a football anyway, so, you know, one of those deals. But anyway, there you go, brother. Thank you so much for your business. I really do appreciate it. And we're going to get it shipped off this afternoon. You have your tracking number, the links to the emails, all that kind of good stuff. All right, I'm glad that I could bring this back from the dead for you. You know, I mean, because like I said, it was quite interesting with all those little caveats that this thing had when it came in, including me having to get a friggin' allergy shot. Okay, I really do appreciate that. Now, all right, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do another one here. Now, this one here is Mr. Cody Alexander. Now, Cody, he purchased a Slim, but also he wanted a dual NAND. Okay, so we went from a Demon to a Viper dual NAND. Okay, now Viper was introduced by Element. He's the one that designed that chip. It's a wonderful chip. Love it dearly, and it does a great job. Very pretty much nice to install. Nice, easy install. Not too many wires. Okay, but anyway, Cody, this one is yours right here. Okay, now Just like with the Demon, except this one you use the sync button to select the NAND. Okay, so I'm going to take you over here. Okay, now as you can see, all right, it looks like your stock Xbox until you hold the sync button. Okay, that one is NAND 2. That's your retail image. This one here, NAND 1, that is going to be your hacked image. Okay, we're going to start off with the retail on this one here. Okay, so there you go. All right, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to place you over here. Okay, now let's see here. I'll get you all set up there. There we go. All right, and now what I'm going to do, I'm going to swap over to the capture card. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and I'm going to, oh shoot, I forgot to plug this in, dang it. You know, you never can win no matter what you try to do. Always got to be something. Alright, now I'm going to power this on. Okay, I'm going to sync the controller up here. Okay, there we go. And we're all synced up, I think. We'll see. Alright, now, sorry about that. Okay. Now we should get to the normal retail dashboard side. Any day now. Nope, I picked the wrong one. Whoopsie. Sorry about that. Let me do this again here. Sorry about that. Okay. Now, here we go. Okay, this is the normal retail side. Yeah, we're going to boot up into. Here you go. Okay. Sorry for the confusing. Okay. Okay. Now, we're going to get to the regular dashboard on this thing. Alright. There you are. And she's spinning. And she's spinning. Let's see what happens here. Is it going to connect? No. Of course not. Okay. Now, typical Microsoft. Now, what we'll do is we'll go over to Settings. We'll go to System. Network Settings. Okay, we'll test the Xbox Live connection, which is what we have to do, unfortunately. Lovely Microsoft and their botched update. Oh my god. Okay. And now it's going to check and make sure that we got internet, and then it's going to go to Xbox Live, of course. Alright, and there you are, and you're up, you're online, life is good. Okay, now, go ahead. And there you are, and of course it's up, it's online, you know, it's unbanned, okay? There you go, all right? So now what we're going to do is we're going to power this thing off, okay? And then what I'm going to do here, all right, is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hold the sync button now, and that's going to select NAND 2, okay? Or NAND 1, I should say. And that is your hacked image. Now, we're going to boot the console. Now, this is RGH 1.2 method, so it's, yeah, RGH 1.2, okay, which boots just as fast as RGH 3.0, okay, because you have to use a chip with a dual NAND. That's the way that it works. All right, so now we're going to boot up, and we're booting up. We're going to get our notifications from our server, letting us know that it's online, live, and all that, and we're going to boot into Aurora. Okay, now, also you two have a system drive with this thing, okay, so just so you know. All right, now, alrighty, here we go. Now, what we're going to do here is, as you can see, we booted up into Aurora. We're going to go ahead, Xbox 360, we start off at the dashboard, work our way through. This is a 250 gig unit, okay, as you can see. Gears of War, Grand Theft Auto, you know, NCAA Basketball 10, and of course you got College Football Revamped on there, Red Dead Redemption, and of course, you know, back to the dashboard. Now, Xbox Live Arcade, you got Live Arcade on there as well. Then, of course, you have your homebrew section where your tools reside. Then you have your classic games on there. And then you have your indie games on there. And you have your emulators. You got Nintendo, Game Boy Advance, Sega, MAME, Super Nintendo, back to Nintendo. Very simple. Now, we'll go ahead, Xbox 360, we'll hit the dashboard. Make sure that she's right and tight. And there you are. Hello again, Cody Alexander. You're on Alliance Live. There you go. You got 120 reserved days left. Got it. Good. Okay. Bypass the sign-in. As you can see, it is up. It is online. And, of course, in the guide, you have your X community. Okay. And then, of course, you have in your fifth tab, you have your cheats, okay? To disable A, enable A, very easy, okay? No big deal. And in the lower left corner of the screen, when you select the cheat, or I should say when you select the game that coincides with this cheat right here, lower left corner of the screen, you're going to get a set of instructions. Follow the instructions to open up the menu and give someone a bad day. Okay, so on and so forth, okay? Now, of course, we also have, let's see here now. Yeah, we've got you check your Alliance token, Alliance Live info. So if you want to get time on the server, you can go to our website and purchase time on our server, getting a token. Okay, you know, after your 120 days are up. Okay, so on and so forth. Now we're going to bring this back to Xbox Home. All right, and there you have it, Cody. Okay, so I really, really do appreciate your business. Thank you so much. I also did, okay, for you, your ROL that you won, by the way. Okay, so there you go. All right, the colors that you wanted. Okay, and like I said, you're gonna have a system drive with this thing. Okay, that's for your system drive, because I don't patch the security sector on the hard drives, because I really don't want Microsoft snooping around. And if they see, you know, stuff on there, which they can do, by the way, they really can, they can ban your console. All right, so that's the reason why. Keep a KV on the hard drive. The KV is on there now. And if you ever have a ban on the KV, please message me, and I'll be more than happy to give you one. All right, there, you know, we have them. We always have KVs. So if you ever need one, we've got them, okay? But anyway, I want to thank you for your business, man. I really do appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. All right. Now, this one's going to be shipped off this afternoon, by the way. All right, just so you know. And then what we're going to do is you'll have a tracking number, a link to the startup setup video, which you need to follow on the hacked image side and all that, and you'll be all good to go. So thank you once again for your business, brother. I really do appreciate it. All right, now, got one more here that we're going to do here. Now this one here, this one's a 250 gig drive. This one is Mr. Jared Lewis. Jared purchased the console off our website. And this one is a 250 gig drive. Okay, so I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll go ahead. We're going to boot this thing up. And I'm going to swap over to the capture card here. This is our GH3 method. Okay, chipless install. Alright, now as you can see, of course, it booted. No problems. I'm going to sync this controller up. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to peruse through this one here. Okay? So, we're going to boot up into Aurora. We'll get our notifications and all that other happy nonsense. There you go. Alright, life is good. And there you have it. Okay? So now, we'll go through this thing. Xbox 360 games. Okay? We start off with Battlefield 4. We'll work our way through. You can see you got a bunch of Call of Duties on there. Your Gears of War series, your Grand Theft Auto series, Halo series, College Football Revamped, Red Dead Redemption, Resident Evil, so on and so forth. Now, Xbox Live Arcade. You got some Live Arcade on there to play. Of course, you have your homebrew section where your tools reside, where you can really blow the console up if you're not careful. Classic games, okay? And then, of course, you have your indie games on there. And you have your emulators. You got Game Boy Advance, Sega, MAME, Super Nintendo, Nintendo, back to Game Boy Advance, so on and so forth. All right? Now, we'll go ahead. We'll hit the dashboard, make sure that she's up. Got it. Good. Okay. Oh, God, please. Oh, my God, I hate when it does that. It always does that. Sometimes they do that. Whoopsie. Wait a minute. Let me redo this here. I went a little too quick for it. Sometimes that exception will happen for some reason. When you go too fast, if you know what I'm saying. Let me go ahead and let me do that again. Okay, sorry about that. Hit the dashboard. There you go. Thank you so much. Oh my God, what a pain in the ass. Ah, now, and there you are. You're up. You're online, and you're live. Okay. Now, hitting the guide button. Of course, you have your X community right here. Okay, which, like I said, bunch of sessions on there, as you can see. We got GTA 4 session, 10 of 16 players. See what I'm saying? GTA 4 is very popular for some reason now. Okay, well, that's because GTA 5 was taken down on the server side. And I'm still waiting for some maniac to come up with a GTA 5 server, which is going to be quite interesting. But anyway, okay, you got your players on there with their respective servers and all that kind of good stuff, okay? This is shared amongst 4 servers, by the way. Okay, then you have your settings. You got your enable features, custom matchmaking, force modded matchmaking, custom HUD buttons, so on and so forth, okay? And then, we'll bring it on over to here. Here are your cheats to disable A, enable A. Very easy. And by the way, GTA 4 has Buffington mod loader. Okay, hold in the left button, push in on the left thumbstick. It'll drop down the menu, and you can choose. And there's multiple menus on there, and you can choose whatever you want to do. And like flamethrower or blow somebody up or blow the car up or do whatever, change them into a freaking hot dog. I don't know. Whatever you want to do, you can do on GTA 4 online live. Okay, so now we'll go ahead. We'll bring this back here. Xbox Home. All right, and there you have it. Jared, thank you for your business, brother. I really do appreciate it. I'm glad I was able to build it for you. We're shipping it off this afternoon. You'll get your tracking number in your email, and I greatly do appreciate it. Guys, I hope that you all have a great day. All right, and I'm finally catching up on my queue, which now means that systems will be built within 10 to 12 days now. Okay, as I have been... As you can tell, I've been very busy with a lot of custom consoles. I mean, a lot of them, because it's been back-to-back custom work for me with the laser etching and, the Xbox X series, the OG Xbox, these Xboxes, the fat Xboxes. I mean, if you look at my YouTube, you will see all of the customs that I've built over the past, 2 weeks, which have been all custom work, which is insane. So it's been hell to keep up, but I've been doing it, okay, as you can see. So I'm trying to bang them out as fast as I can, in which that's what I'm doing. So I really do hope that you understand. And now my queue is getting down to where it's manageable, thank God. Okay, oh my God. Anyway, we are going to have a sale in October, a spooktacular festive sale, okay, where on a certain slim console that I'm going to stuff full of goodies. Okay, and I'm going to put it this way. The price is going to knock your socks off, okay? Probably piss off a lot of people, too. But, it is what it is. I mean, all fair in love and war. So, anyway, you all have a good one, guys. I'm going to holler at you later. Have a great day, and take care. We'll talk to you soon.